guys, today's video is a dual tutorial slash review on the Urban Decay Ammo palette. It is not a brand new palette by any means at all. It is a oldie but a goodie, which was reformulated to use Urban Decay's amazing formula that it has now. Before it got relaunched, it used to be called the Urban Decay Ammo Shadow Palette, I think it was. I'm not quite sure, but it retails for $34. Includes 10 eyeshadows, a deluxe size sample of the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in original, and a shadow brush. So basically it comes with a plastic packaging. I took it off already, but it looks like this. I'm gonna hold the primer portion so it doesn't fall out, but it looks like this. And this box, like what holds the palette in, is all one piece. That includes the back, which all of the shadows are right here. So the palette itself pops out, and it includes a magnetic closure, which you can see it's pretty, it's pretty durable. It's small. It is travel friendly, which I do really like. I'm gonna hold the brush so it doesn't fall out. Looks like this, and the mirror. It's a pretty good size mirror. Nothing, nothing too crazy about that. The reason why I wanted to do a review on a palette that isn't fairly new is because the Sephora VIB sale is going on right now. I believe when you see this video, you would still have like a whole day and a half to purchase it. For $34, I would probably skip over this palette just because it's only 10 shadows. But for some reason, I've always wanted this palette. But now that it's on 20% off of the VIB sale, or if you know someone who's a VIB, by all means ask if you can use their discount. The reason why I think this is such a good investment is because if you get it for, like, let's say like $24 or $22, these are the 10 best selling shades of Urban Decay. So I mean, like, this is such a different palette compared to all of their nakeds. And how many of you guys have a naked palette that you only use like 3 or 4 shades out of the however many they give you? So this is like something that I would definitely use every single shade. It's colorful. It's absolutely, like, I mean, so pigmented. I will get into the cons later, but this palette for $20-something, and it's just, and all of these shades are something that you would use, like Smog, favorite, Last Call, favorite, Chopper, Sin, Maui Wowie. Like, all of these things. In Mildew, I would never put a green like this on my eyes, but I kind of want to because it's a beautiful shimmer. Like, everything about this. Oil Slick, a really good popular one too. Like, I almost forgot about that one. Grifter, very pretty lavender. Like, everything here is, you can incorporate into an easy look. And the way that they organize this palette is that it's vertically complementary. So these two go together, these two go together, and yada 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 yada. So you can do it with you can do a look with 2 shadows, or you can do a look with whatever combination you want. But the fact that they did that, up and down, like, vertical combination is pretty cool, because you can see, like, okay, well, I would never have thought that green and blue would go together the way that these two go together. And I can see that, Last Call and Grifter definitely go together. So it's like a good way to try out things that you weren't necessarily try out to begin with. Now, I only have a couple of cons for this palette. I do not think $34 would be something that I would jump on, which is why I didn't buy it before. So I think the price for these 10 shadows are a little, I don't know. I think if you are going to spend 34 bucks, just bite the bullet, spend an extra 22 and get the, Urban Decay Nakeds. That's just how I think. But another con that I don't like is nothing here is matte. Everything here is shimmery. However, this palette is supposed to give you the 10 best-selling shades, and I really do feel like Urban Decay is known for that shimmer, iridescence, pigmented kind of look. I never really hear someone say, oh my god, I love, like, their matte colors as much, because like, you have the naked basics for that. But like all of their palettes, people are always like, oh, this color, like this color. Usually it's like that beautiful shimmer color that Urban Decay is known for. So I understand why these are the best-selling shades, because it's just that kind of iridescence that you can't really find in other brands as much as you do in Urban Decay. Another thing, there's, because there's no matte colors, there's no transition colors in this palette. So I did have to use my own transition color in this tutorial. as well as like a brow bone highlight. I mean, if you want to use the shimmer white, I didn't use it, but if you want to use the shimmer white for the brow bone highlight, that works just as fine. Like, it's not a big deal. And also in the color selection, this is more of a cranberry color, but if they had like a truer, excuse me, purple, I think that would round out this palette. Like, maybe take out Maui Wowie and leave Sin, and then put like a really true purple, and that would really have every single like color you can think of in this palette. All in all, I think if you can get this on sale, I know it's been on sale for $18 on the Urban Decay website before, so like, you know, whatever their flash sale happens, grab it. I think it's an amazing investment, especially since a lot of the Urban Decay Nakeds don't carry those kind of colors all together. Like, you have to, like, you know, build your collection with all 3 of them. This has 10 shades that, boom, done. You have like a crazy blue, a crazy green, like, you have it. And also, if you don't find it for $18, or if you know you missed the VIB sale, I still think it's a good palette. Me personally wouldn't spend $34 on it. And even though I only got a 20% discount, I still feel better grabbing it on a sale price. The other con, which is my last one, is the brush. The brush didn't do anything for me. I used it in the tutorial just so you can see, you know, the full well-roundedness of the palette and what you get with the palette. But the shadow, like you can see in the tutorial when I use the shadow brush, it doesn't really pull that much pigment and, you know, color from the palette onto your lids. But I really did notice a difference when I used a brush like this. This is a Japanese smudging brush, and because it's so densely packed, it does pick up a lot of product. And when I use this brush to go over the colors that I already used with that small brush, beautiful. I mean, it's intense. You can see that it's just, I mean, right now I have it blended out, but if you just don't have it blended out and you just swatch it on your hand, it's absolutely beautiful. I'm going to swatch the colors that I did not use in my tutorial so you can see what it's like to have, I mean, like, this is absolutely beautiful. So you can see the different color selections that I have. And I need another finger. I'll just use this one. I mean, like, look at that. This is an awkward swatch, guys. But these are the colors I did not use in my tutorial. And oh, I forgot one. I forgot Maui Wowie. So yeah, look at that. Definitely pigmented, and this is not even like a good swatch. Like, I didn't take that much off. I literally just touched it and put it on there. You guys can see this is such an awkward swatch. Like, why did I use this part of my hand? But this is, you know, I mean, they're definitely versatile. It's just, you can't even deny that. It's completely 100% versatile. Pick up the palette if you have a sale. If you don't have a sale and you just like, you know, what you saw, then pick it up anyway. It's only 34 bucks. And, you know, Urban Decay usually has like 50 and up, or like the Urban Decay Basics for $27. Like, what do you know, this is a good mid-range option out of all of those. So, wow, can we focus for a second and how much of a messy swatcher I am? Like, oh my gosh. Anyway, thanks you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned right after this. You can get into the tutorial. So yeah, let's get started. So I'm going to use the Urban Decay Shadow Potion that came with the kit to prime my eyes. And then for my transition color, I'm going to use the Mandarin by Milani. Now I'm going to take Smog and put that in the first 2/3 of my lid from the inner corner towards the outer corner. And just keep that, you know, away from the outer corner. You can see how much product that brush picks up versus my brush later on in the video. Now I'm taking Last Call, and then I'm going to put that in the outer portion that's left towards the outer corner. And then I'm going to go in with Chopper and put that in the innermost part of your lid. I'm not innermost part, I'm sorry. The middle of your lid to blend out both Smog and Last Call. And to finish off, I'm going to take Sin and put that in my inner corner for the inner corner highlight. Now you're going to repeat the same steps on your lower lash line, except you're going to eliminate the use of Chopper. You're going to go from the outer corner to your inner corner with the color Last Call, then Smog, and then Sin. Then you're going to go back in with Mandarin just to make sure everything is blended out. And once that's blended out, you can go in and take Sin for the mid-lid highlight and just put it in a very concentrated area in the middle of your lid. And now I'm going in with Benefit's They're Real Mascara for my first layer of mascara. This is more of a daytime look for me, so I chose not to do too much eyeliner. So I'm going straight in with my eyelashes, which are Kiss 03 lashes, which are a wispy looking kind of style. And I will be applying those directly onto my lid without using any eyeliner. So now that my lashes are applied, I'm going to go in and intensify all of the pigmentation with my brush, which is the Japanese smudging brush. So you will see that I will go in with every single color over again to make sure that the pigmentation is correct. Now I'm going in with Stila's All Day, I think it's All Day, Stay All Day, something waterproof eyeliner in the color brown. And I'm not doing a full-blown wing. Again, this is a daytime, so I didn't want anything too harsh. I did not use black. And I just really want to cover the lash line of the falsies to make it blend in with my natural lashes. And don't create too much of a wing. I kept it very simple and just extended out my line. I'm going back in with the mascara to fuse my falsies with my real lashes. We'll also be doing a light coat on my lower lashes. Now that I'm done with the eyes, I'm going to move on to the face, and I'm going to be using Tarte's Park Avenue Princess bronzer for my contour, and then I will be using the Benefit Cheeky Sweet Spot box of blushes for my blush and highlight. I will be using Bella Bamba on my cheeks and Dandelion for my highlight. If you guys want to see the review I have on that, I will link that down below. And for the nose, I'm going back in with the Park Avenue Princess to contour, and for the highlight, I will be using Dandelion. And to finish off the face, I'm going to be taking Bobbi Brown's cream eyeshadow stick in Vanilla to highlight the brow bone area. And for the lips, I'm going to keep it fairly neutral with Maybelline Creamy Matte's Touch of Spice. And you're done! Hey guys, so that is the end of my tutorial / review. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!